You know, it is so windy. Emily tried opening the door and she had to really hold on to that thing because the wind wanted to take the door and you with it, apparently.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was one of those same scenario when I went to go open my car door. So be careful if you're out there and you're going to your car, because hold on tightly to that
And we're not
handle.
talking about a breeze. We're talking about like pounding winds.
Yeah, this is really good gusts out there that we're seeing. Well, let's take a look real quick at our radar. We are still tracking some of those showers and some thunderstorms out there as well, primarily off to our Kentucky counties. But this thing is really whipping. So this system was slow moving before, and it's going to be out of our area here pretty soon. Most of us left with an overcast sky, but here you can see, again, we're seeing some of those heavier showers off to our Kentucky counties, and most of us to the west are staying dry, at least. So here we are. Now I-24 going towards Princeton, Hopkinsville. We've already seen this pass through I-69, Benton, Hardin, 641, Murray. We're already starting to see this getting out of the way. So this is amazing, just in at least a few minutes difference what this is doing. And we are still left with a few wet roads out there. And with that, the wind has really been whipping those leaves off the trees. So be careful. It is making for some very wet, slippery conditions. I know I was struggling to stay in my own lane this morning because of those winds and the leaves and the wet road conditions. So our threat tracker bar staying almost moderate as we are going to be tracking those showers and storms exiting the region. We are going to be left with those gusty winds. They are going to be sticking around for most of our afternoon. Sunday, threat tracker bar coming down lower. We're going to be tracking a few more passing clouds, pretty mild as we go to the end of our weekend. But as we go into Monday, again, pretty mild, but we will bring back those clouds. So here's this huge system, that low pretty much off to our northwest, that cold front stretching, which is why we are starting to see those winds really start to get in there. This same system brought tornadoes into Oklahoma. We've seen it into Texas. And luckily for us, we didn't see any severe weather. The only thing that we're left with are those winds. And so with that, you can see all these power outages because of that system, and even here locally. And here's those current winds right now. We're seeing 33 miles per hour coming from Kennett, Poplar Bluff at 32. So they're really picking up this morning. And if you are driving a high profile vehicle, this will impact you as well. So those wind gusts out there continuing through the afternoon, seeing over 30 miles per hour, dying out as we go towards the evening hours, but not by too much. So if you're thinking about a bonfire, probably not a great idea. That'll take off pretty fast. And as we go into Sunday, again, a few wind gusts over 20 miles per hour out there for you, dying down as we go into Sunday evening. So here we are timing this out for you. Yeah, we're still going to be holding on to those at least by afternoon. Most of us should be cleared out by then. Temperatures not reaching much more than the 50s. That's right, we were sitting into the lower 70s by midnight, and instead of rising our temperatures, we're dropping them thanks to that cold front. Again, gusty conditions all day. Temperatures going to be dropping at least into those lower 40s by early morning hours. A few clouds by the time you're waking up Sunday morning, but should make for a beautiful sunrise. Temperatures then for Sunday afternoon not rising much more than those mid and upper 50s, but clearing out. Again, a few areas though of patchy fog could be possible. So download that Storm Track 3 app to continue to track these storms with us. And as they make their way out, we're going to be noticing our temperatures are also dipping out on me as well. What is going on today? It must be the wind. Well, our temperature highs as we go through the week are going to be at least into those mid 70s. And then we're going to notice a big change. Here we are, 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, November 10th through the 14th. This blue hue, that's cooler temperatures, and it will be moving into our area. So by next weekend, we are going to be tracking yet another low pressure system, and of course that will bring with it some cooler air behind it. So temperatures are planning on going back into those 30s as we go through. So enjoy next week while you can. We are going to be mostly cloudy for the most part into those 70s. Then notice those overnight lows dropping further into those 40s and so on and so forth. But the next chance of rain does seem to be Thursday, late night and into Friday. And it's questionable whether or not that sticks around into our Saturday. But you know, we have beautiful weather though as we go into our Sunday. I should mention that's going to be beautiful to wake up to.
Yeah, you know, a mixed bag yesterday. It was pretty warm in Carbondale when I was out walking out, and now today it's going to be in the 50s. I mean,
breezy, not beautiful, not cover girl.
It's one way to put it. Thanks, Emily.